Hi everyone, Ashley and Giza YouTube channel. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about what to use for weight for fishing if you don't have anything with you. Okay, I'll tell you the reason why I'm going to talk about this. So first of all, me and my husband, we were going to go fishing, but we came across the conclusion that we only had like bass lures and like trout lures. Like we had little spinners and we had crankbaits and stuff like that, but we weren't equipped with like catfishing and carp fishing weights and gear. So and usually in our tackle boxes we have some sort of weight and like fishing hooks and stuff like that, but for some reason I have no idea why. We did clean out my car like a few weeks ago, so maybe like one of us took something out of the car and forgot to put it back in, or threw accidentally threw like a little sack thing away, because sometimes with those hooks and weights, they come in these little like baggy things, and like I don't know, maybe one of us like accidentally like didn't realize we threw it away. I don't know. So anyways, that's why we didn't have it. We just, one of us threw it away, one of us misplaced it. We just didn't have it in my car. I don't know why, because we did before. But I wanted to fish so bad that I was thinking, and I'm like, gosh, what the heck can I use for like a weight to keep my fishing hook kind of in the bottom, where bottom feeders, catfish, um, mud cats, carp, drum, um, you know, any bottom feeder fish. What can I keep? What can I use to keep a hook down? Weigh it down under the water, because we were like fishing at the spillway in Coralville, Iowa. Um, it's like it's a just a dam, and so that's like pretty good current going. So I was thinking, and I'm like, okay, you can. So here's the things that we came up with to use. You can use like if you have like a big keychain like I do, you can use like these circle things, add weight. You can tie your fishing line to those. You can use like a key that you're not using anymore. That like I have a bunch of keys on here that I don't really know what all of them go to. So I was like taking keys and like putting them, tying them to my fishing line, to hold the hook and the worm down. And like if you have anything like this too, like this is like a metal keychain holder. If you have anything like this, you can use this too. Like this is a Hawkeye bottle opener. You can actually use stuff like that too, because it has a lot of weight to it. So I realized, okay, I can take some stuff off my keychain and use that. And then there's other things that you can use too. Like if you happen to find a rock with a hole in it, you can put your fishing line through it, and you can tie your fishing line to a rock too, and use a rock for a weight to hold your fishing hook down. So there's lots of little tips and tricks and things that you can do to use for weights. Also, if you guys know what rooster tails are, which if you're a fisherman or woman like I do, of course you know what it is. But if you don't know what they are, they're little spinners with a little weight on them, and you can actually tie one of those to your fishing line if you're not fishing in a heavy current place. If you're fishing in like a pond, or like a little um, water area that doesn't have like heavy flowing current or heavy flowing water, a real calm, uh, settle place that you're fishing, you can use one of those rooster tails, and you can tie one of your lines to one of those, and then tie your fishing hook at the bottom. So, because those rooster tails have weight on them. So, and we actually, the other night, we did that. My husband thought of that idea. I thought of like the keys and stuff like that for like the really deep river, heavy flowing current river. But the other night we were fishing at like a calm, peaceful pond with not no current to it. And my husband came across the idea to use a rooster tail to tie to your fishing line, and we actually caught like a bass and a little sunfish. So that worked. That can work. So anything you can think of will really work. If you have little like keychain things like this on your keychain that you don't have like sentimental value to, which I have sentimental value to this because my husband has like the arrow that goes to this heart, so I couldn't use that. But like, if there's stuff like that that doesn't mean a lot to you, you can take it off your keychain and use. But yeah, we ended up catching a sunfish and a bass, and we've been actually having good luck fishing this year. We've been catching channel cat, drum, sunfish, bass, um, bluegill, which bluegill to me isn't really like catching a fish, but I mean it is, but like you shouldn't use those for bait, but a lot of people do. Um, and but my little kids have fun catching bluegill, and so like yeah, we've caught a lot of fish this year, but we haven't really caught any fish that I've wanted to catch because I really like trout fishing, and we've only went trout fishing like once this year and we didn't catch anything. So I wasn't really happy about that, but I'm looking forward to catching a trout before the fishing season ends. Trout fishing isn't really ending. I mean, that's kind of an all the way year round fishing. Any fishing really is because you can ice fish, but what I'm trying to say is that when you trout fish, the spring water never really freezes like river water does. So that's what I mean by that. But the best time of the year to trout fish, in my experience, is like spring and fall and stuff like that. So hopefully that this fall coming up, I will catch a trout because I've been really looking forward to that. And me and my husband haven't went trout fishing like all summer. We only went once, so it's kind of disappointing. But it's kind of hard when you have children to make time to fish and make time for like peaceful time, you know. So, but yeah, and I was gonna say like hair clips and stuff like that too. You can use for weights, not necessarily a bobby pin, but if you have like a heavier hair clip, you can tie your fishing line to that too and use that. Or even like if you have piercings, like I have these. Um, if you have like a lot of piercings and stuff like that, you don't care about taking one out and using it, you can use that. There's all kinds of tricks. There's even this one time I was watching a YouTube video of a guy that literally used a fidget spinner and he had a hook in it somehow. I don't know how he did it. He took a piece of his hair and cut it off, tied that to the end of the spinner that he made from a fishing spinner that he made, fishing lure, out of a fidget spinner. And he literally caught either a muskie or a pike, something like that. I can't remember what he caught, but one of the two off of that. So you can do lots of things with fishing. But I just thought I would share that because me and my husband kind of ran into problems when we wanted to catfish and we didn't have any weight and we were like, oh God, everything's probably at home. So we don't really want to go back home and waste gas. So we should probably try to think about something that we could use. And then that's what we came up with. So I thought I would share that with you guys and let you guys know that. And we had a lot of fun this weekend and everything. And we fished. We had dinner with a friend and watched some movies and stuff. So that's what we did this weekend. And hopefully things will get a little bit better and slow down because things have been kind of fast moving for us lately because we've been, still trying to conceive. My daughter's 14th birthday is coming up in a couple weeks. So we've been trying to like get her birthday cake and her birthday gifts all put together and stuff like that before her birthday is here and getting everything prepared and lined up. We reserved a hotel room and everything so she could swim with her friends and stuff. So things have been kind of busy, and hopefully things will slow down and we can do some more fishing. But I thought I would share those tips and tricks with you guys, and I will be on with another life topic.